Some of the mods I'm running. There's a truck out there again. Please hold. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back. Today we are going to be taking a look at how your Nightsister teams will completely melt your Jedi raid teams in Arena. Melt them much like a bunch of people who accidentally open the Ark of Covenant and completely melt, which clip I can't show because I don't want to have my video demonetized. But you'll see when I go through, I'll show what team I'm running, and I'll show just kind of what mods I'm running, and then I'll go into battle against a team with Jedi Rey, Old Ben, General Kenobi, R2-D2, and BB-8, and you'll see that basically the Jedi Rey team just defeats itself because of what the Nightsister team can do. And then once that's done, I'll talk a little bit more in detail about what makes your Nightsisters work so well and how they just counter your Jedi Rey team so well and just make them so easy to beat. And then there's going to be clips of other teams like Imperial Troopers, some Titans, and other teams in there. So you'll get a nice view of different teams fighting against your Nightsisters. So let's go ahead and get into the team composition and then the mods, and we'll go from there. So this is the team lineup that I'm using. I've got Asajj, Mother Talzin, General Kenobi, Old Daka, and Nightsister Zombie. Now I know what you're thinking, General Kenobi is not a Nightsister. Or is he?
Hello there.
But with this, I'll be using Mother Talzin as the lead. I've got a Zeta on her leader. I also have the Zeta on her Plague Bearer. You'll see that for this fight, but the clip of the other teams that I'm fighting will not have her Zeta on the Plague Bearer. For her lead, it calls the dead Nightsister allies to attack if they are defeated, which you won't see used that much because you won't have that many Nightsisters dying. There will be some, but it won't be too bad. And then Plague Bearer, whenever any unit falls below half health, she gains 35% turn meter. One thing to note here, from what I can tell, if a character drops from above 50% health to 0 and dies, she does not gain the turn meter. I'm not sure if that's working as intended. I don't know. It probably isn't, but there are some bugs with your Nightsister teams. With Asajj Ventress, I am running the Zeta on her Rampage. You guys saw that in the 2 Annihilates 1 Tank video. For her, I've got crit damage modded on her. And then for her speed, I've got her at 197 speed. For her, you want her to be about 30 speed lower than Mother Talzin, and my Mother Talzin, I'll go back to her, she's running about 230 speed. And what this will do is allow Asajj to go before Mother Talzin and dispel all those secret intel and smokescreen buffs that BB-8 and R2-D2 will have put out, and that will make you quickly be able to target some of those weaker enemies. So 238 speed for Mother Talzin, 197 for Asajj. You'll see Asajj will go first. General Kenobi, our Nightsister and secret training, he's also speed 212. In fact, pretty much everybody here is speed. The name of the game for Nightsisters is speed, more speed, and speed on top of that. Yo, dog, I heard you like speed. So really, Old Daka and Mother Talzin, I like to put my best speed mods on, with Mother Talzin getting the best, and Old Daka getting your secondary best speed mods. And then Nightsister Zombie, I have speed on her as well, 170 speed for her. With Mother Talzin lead, she'll have 200 speed with the Mother Talzin lead added in. So that's the mods, that's the team lineup I'm using. Let's go ahead and get into battle, and we'll see just how quickly your Nightsisters can destroy a Jedi Rey team. Alright, so you'll see here we've got smokescreen, secret intel, all that fun stuff, and Asajj dispels everything. And now, here's where the fun begins. You can stun anybody you want to, like, well, if it doesn't resist. Don't you love that? But now you got Plague on everybody, and this is where the fun begins, and you're going to start seeing Plague spread to everybody. And this is the beautiful part of this team, that, you know, basically, they're going to work against themselves. You can see Plague is spreading quickly. You can use attacks to basically just, the Mother Talzin special or basic attack will ignore protection and allow you to really just quickly knock out these characters. So we'll get the call and assist there, and any special that your Nightsisters use will put a stack of Plague on that enemy target. So you can see, let's just go ahead and heal, and another stack on General Kenobi. So really at this point, it just, they just move so quickly, it's just not even fair. I mean, you can see it, we already lost Old Ben. We'll lose General Kenobi here in a second, but do the dispel again, and it's just, yeah, it's just falling apart for them. General Kenobi's gonna die here in a second. That's gonna be fine. In the meantime, I can just it bugs out. There we go. Get a stun on Jedi Ray. And the nice thing is the stacks of plague from using specials can't be evaded. So even if Jedi Ray evades the attack, still gonna get the plague, and there's nothing they can do about it. And let's see, can I get... well, I can't, I'm completely blocked, but really at this point it doesn't matter. She's gonna die here in a second anyways, so there you go. All done. Easy, easy. If I took about a minute and a half, and you can see, like, the Jedi Ray teams just completely work against themselves. Just, it's just so easy. So, yeah, what you saw there was, with the Plague spraying around so quickly thanks to the Mother Talzin unique Plague Bear, it ignores protection, and each stack of Plague deals 5% health damage to that target. And basically, BB-8 just wiggles the entire enemy team to death. He's moving so fast, he's spraying Plague everywhere, everybody's getting Plague. You saw General Kenobi had several stacks of Plague at the end, and he was going to die regardless of what happened. And that's just what makes your Jedi Ray team so weak to Nightsisters, because they move so fast, and Nightsisters can manipulate that fast-moving team to spread around Plague so quickly they just can't do anything. I have seen a variant with Chase in there, which is Chirrut and Baze, and that one's a little tricky for offense. What you basically have to do is trick Chirrut into using his special to do the tenacity up, and then using Asajj to cleanse it away, and then you can go for the hits with Plague. But you do have to be careful because critical hits can give those hots, and that can quickly wear away Plague if you are not paying attention. So fighting a Chase variant of a Jedi Ray team is tricky, but it's still very much beatable. I don't really have many of them on my shards, so I don't have clips of it, but the few times I have fought them, it's a little tricky. It takes about 2.5 minutes, but it's still beatable. Now, for your Imperial Trooper teams, as you guys will see, the reason I have General Kenobi in is because of your Imperial Trooper teams. They will destroy your Nightsister zombie pretty quickly, and that's going to make things really bad for you. But General Kenobi will be able to taunt, and he gives that crit hit immunity, and that's really fun watching your Snowtrooper use the AoE and not crit on anybody because of General Kenobi, and then you don't have that AoE attack, and it's just not gonna work too well, and then you can just destroy the Imperial Trooper teams in about a minute and a half. So with General Kenobi, that's why I have him in there. General Kenobi also has some uses on Jedi Ray team for the crit hit immunity, but people focus him down so quickly, it doesn't really work, but it is a very solid defensive team. I usually fall into the mid-teens at most with this arena team, which is great for me because my Titans could fall back into the 20s and 30s, 40s on a bad day. So this is a very solid defensive team that I'm running. And basically just watching these teams fall apart on their own, I guess you could basically say that Nightsisters make the Jedi Ray teams
the architects of their own destruction.
And really, it's all just kind of poetry, just like watching these teams fall apart on their own. It's just poetry. It's just bellissimo. And it's just great. It's fun, and it's also oddly satisfying watching these teams that have multiple Zetas invested in them just fall apart on their own. And all you really need is a Mother Talzin Zeta. I can do these without the Zetas on the uniques for Asajj and Mother Talzin. In fact, all these didn't have the Zeta unique on Mother Talzin, and the Rampage Zeta for Asajj isn't a game changer for arena like this. So really, it's just one Zeta on Mother Talzin just completely destroys your Jedi Ray teams that have, oh gosh, you're talking 3 Zetas on Jedi Ray, at least another on BB-8. You've got 2 on R2-D2. You've probably got 1 on Old Ben for his taunt. So yeah, 7 Zetas at least, and your Knights are just completely tear through it with 1 Zeta. It's really lopsided, and it's great because it means that you have a solid counter to Jedi Ray, and then you have a solid counter to Nightsisters and Imperial Trooper teams. So it's just basically like a circle. Just it's a nice system of checks and balances, and it's really satisfying. So I'll let these rest of these clips play out so you guys can see more Nightsisters in action. If you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I hope all my McMinions out there have enjoyed watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask down below in the comments section, and I will talk to you guys later.